it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Friday, December 26, 2025. It is 6:58 in the morning. I am here with Miko as he's clipping along my desk, and now he's scratching his ear. And I am here a little bit later than normal because I had a terrible night of sleep. I have been experiencing, I finally have a label to it now, panic attacks right before I go to sleep. I don't know why, but I've been speaking about it for about a few weeks, but I didn't know what it was until last night, where just suddenly I'm laying in bed and I'm about to go to sleep and turning stuff off, and then I just felt dizzy. I felt my heart pound, but I don't know if it was actually pounding. And then I got up and I just the world was spinning, and I was so restless, I couldn't calm down, and I don't know what it could be from. Honestly, I really don't know, because the things that I thought I knew is not it. So this is something new. So I've been having panic attacks or anxiety attacks or whatever you want to call it. I'm having some sort of attack. So I did not have a good night's sleep. In fact, I did not sleep until maybe 2 in the morning, and I only slept for maybe 3 hours. So I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. But yeah, those little episodes of the past of, remember I told you about having the anxiety, all that stuff before I go to bed, and it's hard to fall asleep. At first it was happening like maybe once or twice a week, and then now it's happening a little bit more. But last night was a big one because I just could not. I felt the world spinning. When I would just lie down in the bed, I felt like my heart was doing this, but then I don't think it increased. It just felt like it. So I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, almost time to get color. Anyway, I'm digressing. So that is what's going on with my sleep. So I just got up about half an hour ago because I'm like, well, I can't go back to sleep. I'm already up. So yeah. And then this morning I am just eating what I want, in a way of like not sticking to the meal plan. So I'm eating poke this morning. See my poke? This is authentic poke. Poke. We have limu poke, and then we have the onion. So this is, I think, ahi. I don't know. I just eat it. And then here we have Miko. You can see his little nose and his little head. So today on the agenda is just to get my butt to the gym. We're doing shoulders, and then we're doing elliptical, and we are just going to eat what we feel like we should eat. That doesn't mean I'm going to be eating all kind of crap, but it's just more of I'm eating what I want to eat, because sometimes eating the regular stuff is not helping me as far as I don't know. I just don't know. So got to get back on it. And like I've really been off it, but I don't know. What am I talking about, Charlie? He's looking at me. He wants poke too. So, last night I finished watching that Netflix show Boots. It was very interesting. I liked it. I hope they have a part two, but I don't think so. But it was very interesting. It was very good. I liked it. I just kind of binge watched it. So Boots was a good one. So I'm gonna say goodbye so I can eat my poke for breakfast. And I hope you have a good day. This is the day after Thanksgiving, the day after Christmas, and it is a Friday. Not sure if I'm going to go to the pool today, just kind of taking it day by day. But maybe today, no, because maybe I'll try to catch up on my sleep. So I will say goodbye. Miko says goodbye too. Bye. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. It is 8:12 in the morning, and I'm here on this sunny day. Sunny day, as you can see by the sun, and then the patch of blue sky over here. I don't know now. Now that I'm out here, and I don't know if I'm gonna just stay home and catch up on rest, because I can just lie in the sun, right? But I'm thinking about going to the pool, but we'll see how that goes. Yep. So I'm on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I think more like 3 hours of sleep, and gonna get in my shoulder workout and my elliptical. So I'll be home by get there at 8:45, 10, 11. Probably be home by 11:30. Right now I'm reaching into my bag so I can get my magic spoon, double chocolate, high protein cereal bar. So I had my poke, and that's all I wanted to eat this morning. And then I'm eating this now. And then I'm going to come home and eat the other stuff. So I will see you later. And thank you for sticking around. Okay, bye. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. I am in the car because I just finished my shoulder workout today and my 60 minutes on the elliptical for my cardio. It is now 11:10 in the morning. It is overcast where I am, where the gym is, but when I get home it might change. I really don't know if I'm going to the pool today, but because I know I need to do waxing, and I will get that done today. My knee is a little sore. The left knee is a little sore. My butt feels a little tight. My butt muscles feel a little bit tight. I know I need to stay home and rest because I had a really bad night sleeping, and I don't know what to do about my panic attacks at night when I'm going to go to sleep. That just is happened in the last month, and who knows why these things are happening to me. Maybe it's all part of the menopause. Who knows? I don't know. So I am going home now, and I'm gonna go eat something and just decompress. And I need to do a little bit work. I really do, because I'm kind of neglecting that part. And one more week of winter break, and then we're back on Monday for our teacher work day. So anyway, I shall see you later. Bye. Bunnies, it's Christy. It's 5:17 in the afternoon, and I'm here to give you my end of the day wrap up. I after coming home from the gym today, what did I do? I ate poke and got myself ready, and then rested for a little bit, and then I finally got waxed. I got waxed. Yay. And then we went to the store because it was right there. We went to the store because it was right there, and I got more poke. And right now my tummy feels upset, because I think it's because of all the crap I've been eating lately. And yes, I admit I'm eating crap. I'm hoping that tomorrow, after I take my shot, my retatrutide shot, that I'll feel like I'll be back on track. But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling sick. I kind of feel bad. I don't know. I just been feeling weird and out of sorts. Maybe it's, coming down from, um, you know, coming down from work because it's, winter break for me. And just, finally decompressing from work. And, because work teaching is very, for me, because of my personality, it's very draining. I mean, the what do they call it? Decision exhaustion or decision. I mean, you get so over. For me, I get so overwhelmed with all the decision making I have to do in such a short amount of time. If you really think about it, teachers make so much decisions within a short amount of time, and they need to cater to so many different personalities. They also need to, do all these things, and it's all that. It's a one man show, right? So for me, I absorb a lot of that kind of stuff. Because of my personality. I'm an introvert. I'm empathetic. So all this stuff I absorb. And I don't know, like going to the gym and stuff, it's really helped me deal with a lot of it. But I mean, you still have remnants, and it's just kind of overwhelming. That's why, like at like my lunch times, I just want to be by myself, because I just need the silence to kind of recharge and get back to where I need to be, so I can do my job. But yeah, so winter break is just a nice time to just kind of recenter myself and get back on it. But I mean, I wish we would go back to 3 weeks. We used to have 3 weeks of winter break, because you would have that one day, 1 week of decompression. Then you would have that realization, like, I'm on winter break, so I can finally get back into doing some things I would like to do. And then the final week would be, okay, now I can go back into let's think about my job and what I need to do. Since they cut it to 2 weeks, weeks 1 and 2 and 3 are all shoved together all in one, and there is no separation. So as soon as you decompress, you're already thinking about what you have to do for your work. There is hardly any time for, let's do things that you want to do. I don't know if you understand that, but that's what it's like for me. So yeah, getting back to the weight loss this week, I think it's going to be another week of I either stay the same or I gained a little. But I'm just kind of disappointed, because I was on a good streak of at least losing 1.7 to 2 pounds a week. And then now I'm in this thing of where I used to be, where I was ping-ponging, remember? And I couldn't break that 200 barrier. And now I feel like I'm back into that. I can't break. I'm still in the 80s. I want it to be so close to the 70s. I want it to be the 170s, at least like 179.9 or something, or 179.7. But no, I'm just lucky to hang on to my maybe hopefully 186. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, but on the other hand, I mean, I'm very surprised that cardio has been the way it is, because I would never have thought that 60 minutes, oh God, every time I think about it, that I would be actually being consistent on doing it. Because like I said earlier, it would take me about 2 weeks to adjust to a new cardio time that my coach would give me. Even if it's by 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it would take me 2 weeks to adjust. But this time around, it didn't take any time at all. After she bumped me up from 45 to 50, and then she said, okay, now just do 60. I'm like, frick. So, and then I just did it, and then I've been consistently doing it. I thought I would like do it for maybe 2 times, and then my body would be so sore. But I've managed to do it. The only thing that is holding me back is my mind, because God, 60 minutes is a long time just to sit within your thoughts. And you only can listen to music so long, and you only can watch YouTube videos for so long. But I'm trying. I'm trying. So I'm just trying to do what I gotta do as far as that. I know my meal plan is all messed up right now, but at least I can say my strength training and my cardio is still there. So at least I have 2 out of the 4 still consistent. I just need to work on my meal plan, and then I need to work on the presentation, which includes the vacuum, posing, high heel practice, da 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 da. Because before I used to be 3/4, right? Because I had my meal plan in control. Now I'm just like, now that kind of fell off a little bit this week, or in the past 3 weeks, really. And so now I have to go back and fix those 2 part, but at least I can say half of it is done, because I still am consistently doing the strength training and cardio training. Honestly, I'm a little dreading. I did take a nap when I came home after going to the store. I'm watching this on Netflix. I'm watching this Japanese show. It's called 99.9. It's about criminal lawyers, and they're on the defense. They're defense lawyers, because I think it's according to the show. In Japan, 99.9% of the cases that the prosecutors want to prosecute, that's their success rate. And then for this show, the 0.1% is where this show focuses on, which is defense lawyers. It's not a documentary; it's a regular, a series. So I like it, but it's like, it's not the kind where you can just let it run in the back, because I like to read the subtitles, because I don't want to hear dubbed voices. Like I said, I'm very preferential on if they're speaking in like their native language, I want to hear the native language, and I want to read. If I see a show that I know is like from Japan, and then I hear English voices because it's dubbed, I'm like, oh, sounds weird. It sounds so fake. So yeah. But yeah, I'm only on episode 3. Since I fell asleep during the when I was watching it, I had to rerun episode 1, because I needed to know who did it. Because it's like it's a lawyer show, right? So it's like trying to find out like the cases, like who actually did it, what was the truth. So I had to rerun the ending of episode 1, and then I watched episode 2, and then I'm a little bit on episode 3. And then I stopped it, because I'm like, I'm tired of reading. I want to walk around and like do other stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's time to do this. So yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna get back on track. Like I said, I'm feeling out of sorts, and I don't know what to do. And then I'm kind of dreading going to bed, because I guess I don't want to experience the panic attacks again. It's hard to describe, but it feels like I can't breathe, even though I can breathe. It feels like my heart is going like this, but I don't think it actually is. But it just feels like it. And then I get dizzy. And then even when I don't walk around and, you're dizzy, I just still feel like, even lying in bed, I feel dizzy. But I need to move. So I feel restless. So I don't know, because I'm still taking my anxiety medicine. So I don't know where this is coming from, but it's kind of like, I thought it was attributed to when I was taking the DSIP, the DSIP, Delta delta sleep inducing phase or something, peptide. So I stopped taking that, but I'm still getting it. So it wasn't the DSIP. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm just trying to take it in stride so it doesn't make it any worse, with me being anxious about being anxious. So yeah. And then I'm just worrying. I don't know why I'm worrying so much. Like even with this YouTube channel, I'm like, what am I doing this for? But I guess I need to know that I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for anybody. And if I help somebody along the way, great. But if not, it's just a documentation of my life and what I've been going through, especially documenting my weight loss journey, my journey of being an athlete, of being in bodybuilding, from the very beginning, because I'm documenting from the very beginning of what I'm looking like back in July of 2025, because that's when I started my channel and recording stuff. But at least I'm starting from the beginning. And I don't know, I don't really want to get into me showing how I work out, because I don't know, it's nothing special to me. And I don't know, maybe if I feel more comfortable later on I will, but I don't know, it's not like it's anything different from what you see out there. So that's why I don't record myself working out in the gym. Plus, I want to get things done, and I don't have time to set up the tripod and do all this kind of crap. To me, it's like get out. I have my hour 15 minutes of strength training, 1 hour of cardio, and occasional gotta go bathroom, gotta clean the equipment. So I want to be in and out of there in like 2.5 hours. For that 15 extra minutes I give myself. But yeah. But I just have to move past this. It is just part of life. I just move past it. I mean, we're going to have your ups and downs, right? And this is all part of the process. And I'm trying to enjoy the process, because this is where what you have to enjoy. Being on stage and doing your presentation, that's just part of the process, but that's not the end goal, My end goal is just to be a healthier version of me, to realize my dream of, yes, I'm in bodybuilding now, and it's something I always wanted to do. But I honestly was not given a lot of opportunity to do. I mean, yes, the gym was always there, and I could walk in there anytime I want, but I mean, the finances weren't always there. The information that you get and resources that you have now is so different from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, So, I mean, I guess the right time is now for me to get into what I always wanted to do. So, yes, I regret not getting into it sooner, but can't change the past. Can't get into your the Back to the Future DeLorean and go back with Marty McFly and change the past. Just got to work with what you got and move on, right? I'm checking where Miko is. Miko is on the other side of my computer, on the fluffy gray blanket, because his little rainbow bed was finally popped open by his brother, since his brother likes to nibble when he gets excited. His nibbles finally opened the fabric in the rainbow pillow, and now the stuffing is starting to come out. So do you know how many rainbow pillows I have bought over the years because of the nibbles and the occasional tug of war that he and that Charlie and Jasmine used to have back in the day? Yeah, many. So I was trying to let this one live longer, but Alas, it is not to be. So right now he's just I just put the fluffy rainbow pillow on the bed. It's still good. You just gotta stuff the the stuffing back in the hole. I don't know where the sewing kit is, but I'm just stuffing it back in the hole. And then on Miko's table, I just put a fluffy gray blanket. I think it's no, is it a no? It's not a Costco blanket, but a fluffy gray blanket, and he's fine with it. And yeah. I'm just grateful, honestly, like thinking back to where I was about a year and a half ago, and just to be able to walk, to use the bathroom. I know it sounds weird, but just to be able to not walk around with a walker, not being pushed around with a wheelchair when I had to go like to doctor's appointments or even to see a movie in the theater. The big thing, not to be able to have a walker when you're just walking around and walking in the house from the bedroom to the bathroom, and then from the bathroom having to squat down to the toilet. I mean, that was so, like, you think, oh yeah, so easy, but it's really not. And then also to lift your legs into the bathtub. I mean, that was painful. That was painful to just lift your legs into the bathtub in and out. I mean, I'm thinking of, remember those commercials where you just the commercial where there's a bathtub place, and then you would see the walk in where you just don't have to lift your leg, you just walk right in. I mean, even like a 4-inch ledge that the hospital had, I mean, that was painful to lift your leg over. I mean, that's how bad my sciatica was. But to be able now to do all these exercises, to be independent, to be able to drive myself to and from places, to be able to walk up the steps without my step together step, and up and down the steps, not really needing to so much hold on to the railing to actually pull myself up to the up the stairs and down the stairs. Now, if I do hold on to the railing, it's just for balance. But yeah, I mean, I'm so grateful. I mean, as I end this year of 2025, I mean, we have what 5 more days. I'm just like so grateful that on October 7th, 2024, I was like, you know what, I've had it. I want to be stronger. I'm tired of not being able to do things because right around that in 2024, I had to go back to work, and I couldn't walk as easily as I could. I mean, I was the grade level chair, and I would have to have all the teachers come to my classroom to have the meetings, because I couldn't walk to other places that well. Plus, I had to go down the stairs too, and I only went down the stairs once. I tried to go only up and down the stairs twice. Once to go in the morning when I first arrived, down the stairs when I had to take the students to the to lunch, up the stairs to take them back to the classroom, and then once back down to go home. I mean, and three times of doing that was when we had other things to do, but it was really, I just tried to limit it, right? And then I couldn't really go on field trips, because if they were walking field trips, I mean, forget it. Because I still have the drop foot. Don't get me wrong. I still deal with that drop foot thing, but at least I have more balance now. And I couldn't go on walking field trips When we went to Honolulu, when they went to Honolulu, I had to call in a sub. When they went to the Hawaii Plantation Village, I had to call a sub because that was all walking type of field trips. And then I did go to Ice Palace because there was walking involved, but you could sit down for the majority of the thing. And by that time it was December, so I was a little bit better. But yeah, I was like, what kind of life is that? I'm only 50 at that time. I'm like, oh, I'm only 51. Well, I'm not decrepit, I'm not that way. And so I'm so happy that I stuck with it. There were so many times where I wanted to quit. And I even was like, I think it was on April or May. I was like, what? I even told my coach, like, is this, basically paraphrasing, but I'm like, is this even worth it? Like, what am I doing? Because I was still ping-ponging for the longest time in the 210 to 205, back and forth. Or maybe 215 to 205. So I would be losing the same 10 pounds over and over again. So yeah, but I mean, I'm excited to see how I will be and feel a year from now in 2026. So this is also helping me look back, because I will maybe, check my video out a year from now and see, oh, look how far you've gone. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things happened this year, good and bad. But yeah. Oh, okay. You know what happened yesterday? I got to tell you. So I went to the pool, okay? And then I had housemate drop me off at the pool. And then I had him pick me up from the pool because I wanted to go get poke and water. I think we had to buy water. Well, anyway, we had to go store, okay? So so I text him, okay, pick me up at 3. He goes, okay. So then, it's about 2:55, and then I get a text. I'm here, and he writes, let me tell you, he go bang the car on, the carport post. Yeah, when he was backing up, he turned too soon, and he will bang the passenger side. I don't know, the thing by the tire, between the tire and the hood, that piece. Yeah, it got crushed. And then I go, oh, okay. And okay, so remember now, I also banged into the pole, but when I banged into the pole was straight out, and I only was too close, and I scraped the paint off by the tire, in that piece by the tire, on the driver's side in the back. But I just scraped the paint. I didn't dent nothing. He wouldn't go dent them. So he was supposed to call insurance today, but right now it's too late. But he's gonna go do it. But so this also takes me back and down memory lane when he had his car, and then he was in what do you call those things? The parking structure, and there was like this. You know how like in the parking structure they have like the pipes, to the building or whatever. Yeah, he misjudged how far away that pipe was, and he would go crack the back rear window of his car. Yeah, good times. Good times. And then there was another time when he would go when he was in the shopping center, and then he took that turn a little bit to coming out of the parking space, and he would go and bang the car, the parked car next to him, because he would go so good times. So anyway, it'll get fixed, but car is still operable. But my poor little car, And like I said, I kind of scraped the pole too, but I didn't bang my car where it had a dent. I scraped the paint a little bit. I didn't dent it and scrape the paint. I just scraped the paint a little bit. But I'm like, you know what? It was when I did it, I was like, you know what? It was bound to happen because of how we are positioned in this thing. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. What can we do? So anyway, just thought I'd share that little bit. What else? The little baby's outside. Oh yeah, the little baby's outside. I finally went to go visit. I went outside. They just looked at me, Carlo and Honey. And then when I was visiting them, I noticed something was on the ground, and there was a dead mouse. I'm like, oh, okay. One of you, is on pest patrol, so had to dispose of the little mouse. And it was new because when housemate went to go feed them this morning, he didn't see the mouse, but when I went to go visit maybe about an hour later, it was like right there. But poor little mouse. So at least they're I don't know, at least they're safe in the enclosed area. They can't be, they're getting older, so we need to get them fixed because I do not want little kittens around. I mean, if we can try to control the pet population, we should, because we don't want unwanted pregnancies. But yeah. So anyway, I did tell you I took a nap, right? I took a nap for maybe an hour and a half. And it wasn't a pool day because although it was sunny, it was cloudy and overcast. And it was just kind of yucky. It looked like it was going to rain any minute, but it had sun. It was just very cloudy. So, I mean, it was a good day not to go. But yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye because it's almost been half an hour since I've been talking. And I hope this thing's saved because I don't want to do this again. So I will see you later and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.